Hey, Robert, I know it was a long road back with the injuries and not getting to play it all last year. How did it feel to finally get back on the field for regular season game, especially playing in front of the 12s for the first time?
It was wonderful. It was it was beyond me. It was a great experience. Um, I mean, this is what I love doing. So just being back on the field, doing what I love doing, it was everything. It meant everything to me, and looking forward to the next one.
Bob?
Yeah, Robert, you played a lot of snaps right off the bat here in these couple of games, and after not playing last year and all that, do you expect that? And sort of how was it playing that much?
It was good. It was good. It was fun to get my feet back under myself and just try to just trying to keep just keep my feet back under getting my feet back under myself and really just getting back in the swing of things and really just taking it snap by snap and play by play and just growing from there and just enjoying every moment of it. So that's been the best part.
John Boyle.
Yeah, Robert, just how was the process of, the last maybe month or two where, you're having a really good camp, you get hurt and then you don't make the team, but you're on the practice squad. Was it when you're on the practice squad, you kind of knew this was coming, you just needed to get up to speed and get ready?
Yeah, I just had to get up to speed and get ready and just stay prepared.
And in terms of just how tough was that stretch of, you were having that really strong start to camp and then to have the injury?
Oh, it wasn't anything. It was just a very minute injury. Nothing, nothing too much. It was a breeze. So it wasn't really something I had to worry about too much. So
Jackie.
Hey, Robert, now that you've been in Seattle for a few months, why is this organization such a good fit for you?
um, the players, and the coaching here is just it's unlike anything else, and just being in this environment, you know being coming here, this is an environment that demands a lot, when it comes to winning and having a certain standard, and just coming around these guys and embodying that energy and embodying that mindset. It's been fun. So just being in this organization, the players, the coaches, and the staff, the faculty, everybody here that's a part of it. That's the best part for me, and just coming to work every day is really the best part. So I love that part. So it's really, uh, I love every bit of it. So
Jen.
You are known for the energy that you bring. And I know that you tapped into that and shared a little bit about that during training camp, but what's the source of that energy for you?
um, well, it's a source of opportunity, and a source of gratitude and constantly trying to, you know, you know, have gratitude for the opportunity you have, and in that, I feel like, it just reminds me of the circumstances that I've had to overcome. So whenever I have a chance to enjoy a moment, I never want to miss that opportunity, and so it's it's been it's been quite the experience, and I want to keep growing and just keep enjoying it as much as I possibly can, because it's a blessing to be in this position. So I'm gonna keep bringing the energy and keep doing what I have to do to make sure I'm coming prepared and helping my team out in whichever way they can, in whichever way I can. So.
That is a deep pass rushing unit, though. What is it about your skill set that complements it and fits it?
Well, the same thing, just kind of what the other guys do. We have we're a very diverse group, and we have a lot of different uh, intangibles that we bring, and for me in particularly, I just want to make sure, I just want to use my speed and power and just utilize that, and just make sure I can be as effective as I possibly can, and just keep getting better as I'm doing it. So, um, I mean, it's a room deep of really talented and hungry and down to earth, players, and so it's a pleasure to be a part of. So I'm happy to keep growing with them and yeah.
Last question, Brady.
Make it a good one, Brady. Make sure it's a good one.
I'm doing great. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing well.
Good. Thanks for asking.
Of course.
I lost my train of thought now. In this defense, it's kind of a newer front than what we've seen in years past. How is your role? How would you describe your role on that defensive line? And is it similar, different to what you were doing in Arizona?
Yes, it's very similar. We just do a couple things different as far as a couple things technique-wise, but for the most part, it's really the same stuff. And yeah, it's not that much different. So yeah, just really learning and finding my way, finding my comfortability in the defense. So that's really all it is. Yeah.
Thank you, Robert.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Yep.